Good day, my craft along buddies. This is Jennifer with Just Crafting Along. Welcome to my channel. Well, good day, my craft along buddies, and welcome back. Today we are going to dive into a cute little project that I have in mind. We are going to be using the Diamond Press Friendship Sentiments, and we're also going to be using, I do believe this is a Diamond Press Slimline folder. I'm almost positive this is Diamond Press. I'm not for sure, but I'm almost positive that this is Diamond Press. We're going to be using the Slimline folder for the hearts to kind of go with our card. And I'm also going to incorporate the Spellbinders Simon Hurley collection cutting die that makes this pattern. So we are going to get started. I wanted to keep this project very simple. I wanted to show everybody that these dies are easy to use, quick. If something pops up and a friend invites you over, or something has happened in life and you need a quick card, that this set is going to be what you need to turn to. I have not used it yet, but it was one of those ones that I needed in my collection just for a short notice kind of card. So let's go ahead and get this cute little bundle out. I did get this cute bundle from HSN's website. I did get that on one of my craft days. It's currently on their website still. This is May of 2024, and it is item number 835242. So this is a must in anyone's collection. Like I said, I have not used this set yet, but this is one of those ones where you saw it, you're like, you need this in your stash just because. So we're gonna go ahead and make a card with that today. So let's go ahead and see what you get with the Friendship Sentiment. This one is so cute. It is adorable. And the one thing I do like about Diamond Press is that they actually show you how to use their dies or stamps together. It's a big set. It is, and the dies are big. They're about the size of my hand. So let's go ahead and get Friend out real quick. It is pretty big. I don't have the dimensions on. I don't have a ruler out on my desk right now. So they're pretty big. And go through what you can do. So like this one says, hello friend, love you friend, happy birthday friend, glad we're friends with an S, forever friends, true friends, best friends, better together, you are my favorite, you make me happy, thankful for you. So we are actually going to do thankful for you. So I'm going to stay in the theme of red and white. I am going to be using an A2 panel of white card base, and I'm also going to matte layer that in red. And all I do to matte layer is hold up my cardstock on the side right here. If I want it bigger, I just go bigger. Hold it up to the size I want. So I'm gonna go a little close today. And all I do is take a pencil and I just mark right where I want it to cut. I'm gonna cut there. And then I'm gonna cut right here. So it's a little, I'm gonna go in just a little bit right here. And cut right there. And I'm going to cut right here. And this will give me my matte layer. What I'm going to do is use our galantine or whatever cutting item that you have. I'm just going to go ahead and find my line. And all I'm going to do is slide that over. Be very careful when this is up. It's very sharp. If you do have a large galantine or if you have any kind of galantine, when this is up, this blade is shelf sharpening. So it is very, very sharp. So be very careful with your arms, on your hands and your fingers, because you want to come back with all of them. So this, you just push down on this, and you're just gonna cut. And then we are going to go ahead and lift this all the way up, and we're gonna find our next little line, and we are gonna push it, make sure it's flush. And I am gonna go down just a little bit more. There we go. That should give us our matte layer. And we are gonna bring back in our paper. And then all I do is go ahead and I just line it up where I want it. And that gives me my matte layer. So simple, easy. I don't do any measurement. I just do it all with my eyes. Use my Diamond Press Marquise. And we are going to go ahead and run our paper through our embossing folder. Be the right size. Shove it right in there. Let me see where I want. That should be good. I might have to add a little bit of pressure. We will see here in a second. See how good that one did. Oh, it did good. It did really good. So there we go. So let's go ahead and set that aside. And all I do is when I store these, I go ahead and I emboss this just so I know what it will look like on a piece of paper. And I just have that slid inside. That way, one, it shows up a little bit more of what the pattern is on here. And then you can look on the inside of the folder and see what kind of pattern it actually makes. I'm going to go ahead and go over this with a little bit of ink just to kind of pop up those hearts a little bit. And it's just whatever ink was left on my pad. Go ahead and pop this on top of our card just to see what it looks like. And I like it so far. So I went ahead and cut this twice, and if you follow the directions right here, it says die cut twice, flip once, then layer together to create a plaid background. So that's what we did. I went ahead and cut that, put this over here, move that out of our way. So we are getting there. In order to go ahead and layer those, you have to cut twice and you have to flip one. It's both your pretty sides. You are going to flip one over so the back side is up. You're going to take your pretty side and put it on top of here. That's going to give you the plaid look. So that's that. But let's go ahead and work on our sentiment. And all I'm going to do is cut that out in red and white. So we're going to go ahead and get our red paper back out. And I only need a little piece this time around. And I'm going to be able to use my Marquise this time because it's small enough. I tried to use it for my pattern paper for my other die cut, and it just wouldn't. It was right at the very edge and I didn't want to mess it up. So I backed out the last minute and cut it on my Gemini. We're going to lay down Thankful. So we're going to go ahead and cut Thankful like this. Run it through my Marquise. Love my Marquise. It's one of my go-tos. I have several die cutters and it's one of my go-tos just because it's not too small and it's not too big. So let's go ahead and get this out. Well, this cuts nicely. So, and I'm actually going to do, something's telling me to go ahead and cut out for you too. So let me go ahead and cut this out. I might matte and layer them. I'm not for sure yet. So let's go ahead and cut this out real quick. So here's our for you. Oh, and how cute is that? Look how cute that is. Oh, that turned out really cute. So let's go ahead and do this in white also. Let's go ahead and pop this out. Let's go ahead and pop this one out. That is so pretty. Bring back in a little piece of paper to go ahead and ink blend on. But what I'm thinking is, let me go ahead and bring my card base back in, is this is the view I'm going for. And you can see those hearts in the background. So I'm thinking maybe I'm going to matte and layer these just to give it that shadow effect. But let me see what it does. I think I'm going to. So I'm going to go ahead and matte and layer it like this so it gives it that little shadow effect. I'm going to do that off camera so you can see. All you do is you take your Thankful and you put it just right below the white, off-centered, and it's going to give you that shadow look. That off camera. And then I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to go ahead and matte and layer these where it looks like a shadow. Center it just a little bit and it gives you that white shadow. This one might be a little bit harder to show you. Just a little bit, and it gives you that white shadow. Okay, so I did go ahead and matte and layer those. Those are all done. Now all we have to do is go ahead and piece together our plaid and put our card together. I did use Diamond Press's Premium Art Glue. I do like it. The bottle fits perfectly in your hand. I thought it would be too big for my hand because I do use skinnier bottles, but this one fits perfectly in my hand. It's right. The little grooves right here help a lot, and it actually fits in my hand very well. The tip does seem a little bit more than a fine tip. You do get a lot of glue, but the color of the glue is very transparent, so I do like it. You just have to pay attention to not use too much because it does kind of make your card a little wavy if you do use too much. But overall, I do like this glue. It has a little bit of wiggle time, so I do like it, and I'm using it today. And the cap, how cute is this cap? This cap is so cute. The one thing I do want to tell you is when you get this, if you do get this bottle and you get the refill glue, you want to pull up on this cap. It's not a twist. It is an actual pull up. If you see these little knobbies You don't want to twist it at all. You want to go ahead and pull up on it. If I can get it back in the hole. It kind of clicks. You can hear it click. If I can get it back in the hole again, you can hear it click. See? It's just a pull top. So we're going to go ahead and put together our plaid. And all you do, again, you're going to have two pretty sides. These are the pretty sides. You're going to have to flip one side over. I'm going to flip this one. And all I'm going to do is run a bead of glue right down the sides. I can match up these corners. We're going to lay it on top of each other. And now all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and adhere my card, my matte layer for my card. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the front. And all you want to do is make sure that your card base is facing the way you want it. I have glued plenty of cards without checking, and I've glued them backwards and had to start all over. So always make sure that your card opens the way you want it to. And all we're going to do is matte layer this, and I'm actually going to use glue. So what I'm going to do is, I really like this glue. It works really good. So all I'm going to do is make sure I don't have any glue on my fingers. Thin it out. And we did pretty good. Here we go. And you can see I got a little bit of wiggle time on that one. And then you can clean up any glue that kind of seeps out. So let me go ahead and put this on. I'm not for sure how it's going to look. And I think it's going to be too blendy, even if I think it blends in too much, even if I was to pop it up. So let me go ahead and see if I just do this. Let's go ahead and put this aside. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. And I think I'm going to pop it up. I think I'm going to keep it the way it is. I'll leave the hearts, and I'm going to pop this up. And you can put it on top of this like this. It shows it at the bottom of it. But I think I'm going to put it down here. And I'm going to pop this up, and I'm going to add some gems. So this is, I'm going to save for another day. It didn't look very good. So I'm going to save this for another day. And we're going to continue on with this card because I do like the way that it kind of blends in. And let me, thankful for you. Let me get some foam tape and some crystals, and we'll go from there. All right, let's see if we can get this to work out. So I kind of like how it's there in the same color. It really matched those colors very well. So let me see how it does on this U. I'm sure it's not, you don't want it to be seen on the inside, so we're just going to slide that over. There we go. And then we're going to put this little piece right here. And then we're just going to go ahead and release all these papers, put that on there, and I believe I'm going to make that in white. And then I'm going to put some gems on it to see how it looks. Okay. And I am going to put that right in the middle. And it looks really good. You can't see any of my foam. And I'm going to put that right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut this out in white. Let me see what it looks like first. Let me see what it looks like down like this. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I won't. You know, like about crafting is that you have something in mind and then you come up with something totally different once you start crafting. And if something doesn't work out right, then your mind just kind of takes over and fixes it for you. Put this down, and then if I need to put white over top of it, I will. I really like this sentiment kit. It's big. The letters are big. It kind of takes up, like you can see, it takes up the whole card. It pairs well with the cursive dies that they have with it. I really like the way that it looks, and I think it brings elegance to the card. So let me go ahead and move this down just a little bit. Let me take a look at it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out in white and see if that adds a little pop to it. But so far, I kind of like how it's in, and the hearts are really cute too. So let me go ahead and cut that out real quick. Okay, this actually turned out kind of cute. So let me go ahead and put the For You over it like this and see if I like it like that. If I want to do it like that. If we do it like that, we'll give it like a triple layer, or we can just go ahead and cover up. I'm going to run this through my Xyron machine just because it'll be a lot easier than trying to glue and get glue over top of this and then it seeping through. So I'm going to go ahead and run this through my Xyron machine. Okay, so I actually ran that through my Xyron, and then I'm actually going to put it right, like it's triple layered. Actually, nope, I'm going to go away because it looks blurred. So I'm just going to go ahead and line it up. So now do we want to do these cute little gems, or are we going to do different colored gems? Let me see. I do have red ones. Let's see what the red looks like since we're kind of doing red. And then we'll do a little bit clear too and see if the red actually looks good. Oh, there we go. Maybe I'll do that. I think I'm just going to keep doing this theme where I just kind of scatter them up here. I kind of like it. And usually what I do is I leave something on my desk for a day or two and see if it needs anything else, or if the card is complete, or if I need to add anything. And usually if I'm not happy with the project, I'll just leave it. And then I'll come back to it the next day and then I'll like it. So sometimes I think us crafters are our own worst critics. And we don't think that it looks right, when in reality it does look right. We'll go ahead and start gluing these and see how our eyes like it. But as of right now, I like it. And I use my glue from Diamond Press. It will be perfect for my diamonds. So we're going to go ahead and put a dot right here. And I love how that it's clear. Right, we're down to our last one. And then we are going to take a look at this card and see. Okay, I think I'm all done adding my little gems. I think my eyes are happy. I think this is going to be our finished card. So this just goes to show you, when you haven't done something and you have something in your head and you plan it out, that things can change. And look how cute this turned out. This turned out adorable. This isn't what I planned in my head. I really wanted to use my plaid. The plaid didn't look right, so I changed it up a little bit. So this just goes to show you, when you have something in your head and you try to plan something out and it doesn't quite work out, how cute something can turn out. I almost threw this card away. I was like, nope, it's not what I want. It's not what I did. I stopped the video a few times and I was like, nope, it's not what I want. It's too much red. I'm going to go ahead and go with a different color and make it pop. And then I was like, nope, I'm going to go with it. I'm going to finish. I'm going to keep with it. And I'm glad I did, because this turned out so cute. It really did turn out adorable. So this is our finished card. Again, this is for Diamond Press Friendship Sentiments. And we use the Diamond Press embossing folder for the hearts, Slimline hearts, and this is our finished card. I hope you like what you saw today. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, lots of love, and I'll see y'all soon. Thank you for watching, my Craft Along buddies. If you loved what you saw today, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, lots of love, and see you soon.